called the ambiguous case, and it's another application of law of sine. So we've been dealing with law of science for like 3 lessons now. So the idea is going to be very similar, except we're going to have one extra thing we need to pay attention to. We've been talking about this quite a bit. How many degrees are in a triangle? 180. Okay, it has to add to be 180. Now, the second thing I want you to think about, can a triangle have 2 obtuse angles? No. No. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do something like big with those obtuse angles. I mean, if you guys had 2 obtuse angles, like, I don't know, 93 and 94, that would give us that 187. We'd be over 180 with just 2 angles. So that's why we can't have 2 obtuse angles. It's like impossible. So this word ambiguous means it's open to more than one solution. Like there's other options. When you guys see these types of problems, a lot of times they ask you how many triangles exist or how many distinct triangles can be made, and they give you some options. Right. So here's kind of like an example already drawn up for you, so we can kind of go slow through it. Right? And they might just say something like this: how many distinct triangles can exist given the following measure? Well, the good thing is these are always law of sine problems. So what we do is group our partners together. So angle A is going to work with side A. 16, which one would that go with? C. All right, we don't know this, right? So what we're going to do, perfect, put an X and we're going to find it out. Because we still have 2 sides and 2 angles working together. So let's set up our law of sine. Make sure you guys put the side and then the sign of the angle. Right, when you guys know you're cross multiplying, let's use our calculators. And notice, again, we are trying to find a missing angle, missing degree. So we're going to have to use our second function key. 16. Right, so we get 0.4. Right, and then we have to do second sine of the 0.4. So this degree, we always go with on these like ambiguous case problems to the nearest like degree measurement. So nearest degree here would be 24. Okay. So this tells us that my little angle F is 24 degrees. Now what we're looking for is my triangle going to be over 180 if I put in 24 here? Am I over 180? No, so this one's good. Perfect. All right, so this one works. Now, the tough part about this is my second step here. What we need to think about, if we're dealing with this law of sine, sine is positive in 2 quadrants. Quadrant 1, do you remember your A and your X? Quadrant 2. So what we need to make sure is we can have 2 possible degree measures here for this one angle. My first option is 24. What we need to do is to check using our quadrant to see if the other possibility would also work. What I mean by other possibility is this. If you guys took, right, 24 would fall in your first quadrant, right, 24 degrees. What would it be, though, in quadrant 2 where the other side's positive? If you guys subtracted 24. Anything else? Do you remember your reference angle? Like the same stack? What'd you get? 156. Good. All right. So what we have to test out now is, would 156 work if I put it back into this same angle? You're not finding the other one. You're just testing out the same one. No. Let's see. So maybe you're saying no. So if I put in 156 here, you look at these, 30 and 156. Oh no, am I over 180? Yeah, you're at 186. This can't work. So 156 cannot work. Only the 24 works. what that means is you have one possible triangle. When they ask you guys how many triangles exist, right, this is the only possible one, right, when that angle is 24 degrees. They like to ask you guys things like how many triangles will work, right, and when you guys have your multiple choice, there's some multiple choice in the text, you can kind of see how they're worded. They give you guys options like 0, 1, 2, or 3, right? It's never 3. 3 is just there to fill in the multiple choice, right? And if you got 0, when you did your first law of signs, it would have been an error right off the bat. So you're kind of down to like 1 or 2, and this is how you test. Let's do another one. I know it's a little weird. You guys are good at your law of signs, like solving it, just kind of doing that extra step now. So here's the find the number of distinct triangles. So anytime you're hearing those words, how many triangles exist, how many can be made, all right, we're going to be using our law of signs. So match up what goes together. Where should you guys put your X? Equals B. Good. Okay. All right. So why don't you guys take a second? Let's set up the law of signs. See if you guys can figure out what your degree is going to be. So this one is okay. What's happening? Are we all getting an error when you do this? Okay, so this is great. If you guys do this and you get an error, how many triangles do you think exist? 0. Okay, 0 triangles can be made here. So you kind of see what one triangle looks like, what no triangles look like. Let's try another one. Oh, we don't want to go back to that homework. Okay. So here's one right multiple choice. Okay. Exactly how this is right off a Regents exam for you. What is the maximum number of distinct triangles that can be formed? All right, we don't have a triangle drawn, so we need to do that. Okay. Make sure you guys are drawing your triangle correctly. Okay, they have A, B is probably an ABC triangle. We have A's and B's. Well, angle A is 30. Make sure you put your side A, that little 5, has to be across from where angle A is. Right? Sides and angles go across from each other. Now, little b is 8. That means it's across from angle B. All right. Where should we put our X? C. Good job. Nice. So then it all matches up. All right, we got our 2 pairs that work together. So set up your law of signs from here. We'll figure out what X is.
So it means that if the coterminal of whatever you get, like, if it doesn't add up to only, then it automatically works?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's basically like just the extra step. Are we all, what did you guys get for your first degree?
53.
53? Anybody not get their equal 53? Check it. Alright, now with this distinct triangles, can it be 0? No, we would have got an error here, so let's get rid of that. Can it be 3? No, it's never 3. Okay, so we're down between 1 and 2, so let's test this out. If I put 53 up here, am I over 180? No, okay, so that works good. So I know I definitely have at least 1. Alright, now here's the tough part. We gotta remember to test the second quadrant, because signs are positive in 2 places. We already know it's at 53, but if I take 180 and I go back 53, what's the other possible angle? 127, good job. So let's test out now and see if I put 127 in, am I over 180? So if I take that out, I'm going to put 127 in. Am I over 180? 127 plus 30, right? Oh no, this is fine, 157. That's good. We're still under 180. So this means both of these work, 127 degrees and the 53 degrees would be both possibilities. So that means that two triangles exist because they would both be okay, right? You're never testing out this other angle. All right, if somebody was a little bit confused, you never find the other one. You're just testing the same one 2 times. Okay, so we don't care what angle C is. You never need to find that. It's just asking like what the possibility for that angle C would be. Right. This is just a weird way of seeing it come up. Just the wording I think is a little odd and a little bit different. So
is he supposed to find it?
that's right, yeah, go ahead. Sure. Well, let's draw a picture first so we can kind of see what they're even asking us about. So we have KLM. KL is 20. LM is 13. Angle K is 40. Find the measure of angle M. Oh, this is kind of nice. You can tell us what we're looking for here. Okay. All right. Well, if you guys try this, can we figure out what angle M is? Yeah, let's find it. Let's quickly set it up. And then let's try to get an angle. Anybody need to tell us the angle? I think these are always Are you guys getting 81?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Now, the way, if I looked at this problem, okay, they love to give you guys stuff where you have to look at your multiple choice and really like examine some things about it. The way I knew right away I can't just say maybe I'm done is because of this word. It is ambiguous. That's what we're learning about today, the ambiguous case, meaning that there could be 2 possibilities for this angle. So I know 81, if I put 81 in here, does 81 work? Yeah, 81 is fine, right? But we have to test that second quadrant. So if I took 180 and I minus 81, let's see, what's left? 99? Okay, so if you put 99 in here, does that work? Yeah, that works too. So you can't just say that, oh, I got 81 is between 0 and 90. Yeah, I guess that's true, but we didn't take into account this other angle that also works. That's not between 0 and 90. So it's got to be choice 4. It's ambiguous. It's too open to more than one possibility. 2 possibilities to work. So this is just like a very odd way I saw this come up. Usually they're like, how many triangles exist? 0, 1, 2, or 3. But it's not to say that you can't get these kind of weird ones. Yeah, here's another kind of weird one for you. Why don't you guys try this one out? Maybe we get somebody to come up. Maybe. How are you guys doing solving? Are we good at solving using law of science? Pretty okay with that? Are we getting 46 for the first one? Yeah. Good, okay. So 46 degrees. Let's test this out. Does 46 work? Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. Now we also have to make sure we test the other one. Alright, so these minus 46, what would you guys get there? 134 is what you got? Okay, good. So now if I take this out and I put 134 in, am I okay? Yeah, you're at 170 or 164. You're pretty close, that's fine. Right? So both of these work. So what should your answer be? 4. It can be either acute or an obtuse angle. Okay? If one of them didn't work, then it kind of narrows down your option. Okay? You guys did awesome. For your homework tonight, it's going to be a worksheet. Please just do the odds. Okay? Odds only.